mirror of the Constitution.
Yes.
So then it means that every lawyer would then wake up and say that, look, I don't want to go to the High Court. I don't want to go to a court of appeal. I'm invoking the original jurisdiction because this is a fundamental human rights issue. And so I'm going. That borders on absurdity. And that is what our Supreme Court, led by the Chief Justice, some members of the Supreme Court, are lending themselves to such legal absurdity. Because you see, it is legally absurd that our Supreme Court, our Chief Justice, would allow herself to be used in such a manner to bring the Supreme Court to a place where the Supreme Court is standing in direct conflict when it comes to original jurisdiction on matters of fundamental human rights and a determination of membership or vacancy of same that is explicitly spelled out in the Constitution as the prerogative of the High Court. In fact, it goes ahead to say that when there is an issue that borders on interpretation in the High Court, the case in the High Court will be stayed for that interpretation to go to the Supreme Court and come back to the High Court. Yes. Now, what you are seeing is a Supreme Court under the current Chief Justice that is overly overstepping its boundaries. First and foremost, seeking to get into the matters of Parliament, which is a closed book. And I expect, Mr. Speaker,
it has not happened now. I mean, that is.
I expect, Mr. Speaker,
they address that matter.
I am expecting, Mr. Speaker. I'm expecting, Mr. Speaker.
Read Article 125.
It
has nullified that closed book argument.
I have respect. I have respect for our viewers. I'm not going to be doing this with echo. No.
Senior, I agree. Senior, let me see to you. It's fine. Go ahead.
Good. Thank you. Listen, the Chief Justice is overstepping her powers and is bordering on abuse of her powers under Article 296. She's being arbitrary and capricious and malicious in the use of her powers, usurping the powers of her own lower courts, the High Courts, and then seeking to tell Parliament what to do. And that's why I have said that if the Chief Justice thinks she's so vested with so much power, she should come and sit in Parliament, convene Parliament, and